It's alright for a workday morning. And we think we saw a golden eagle on the way in. Just driving through a couple of fields, obviously with this sort of scenery around us, and all of a sudden I spotted it above us in front of the van. And as it came to land in the field just beside us, we drove past and we saw, obviously there was a bird of prey. It was brown with yellow talons, big enough, like the size of a goose, so way bigger than a duck. So hopefully that means we did see a golden eagle. That's cool. We've got to walk that, Sam. 1.4 kilometres. Big boulder. Okay, it's really deep. It's really deep. Now that is nice for a workday morning. Well, maybe not everything in the picture's nice. Getting your paws wet. Oh, there's one paw in. Sammy. Ancient meets new. What are you up to, Billy? No mates? So the fun life of owning a motorhome. So we just left the Fairy Pools and sat-nav sent us right, which then took us 5 miles later to a dead end, and we turned round, came back past the car park halfway up the hill, and there was a motorhome at the top of the hill that looked like they were a bit nervous with the way they were moving, so I stopped for them to get past, and when I then went to go, stalled it. This hill start, it's a pretty steep hill, and then the engine wouldn't start, full stop. So luckily at the time a Welsh boy came past who was a truck driver, and he tried reverse, like letting the handbrake off, and it reverse jump start, but it bounced twice when he did it, but just the engine wouldn't start. And then he knew a bit about car engines anyway, and he was trying to test some connectivity between a couple of points on the starter motor, and he said there's just nothing there, so it's the starter motor that's failed, so you're going to need to call someone out. But of course we were in the middle of nowhere with no reception, so we brought back to Fairy Glen Falls. The attendants at the front have kindly let us use one of their phones that did work, and RAC are sending somebody out within the hour, we hope. So let's see what happens next. So it's been about half hour, and we've now just spoken to the garage, so they're sending someone out within the hour. Still, there's worse views to have. Well, that has been some day. So eventually the AA recovery turned up. They were really quick actually. I say eventually like it was a bad thing, it wasn't. So about an hour and a half later they came, and it turns out that all camper vans have a mega fuse. I had no idea about this, which is connected to the battery, and when it detects that there's an engine failure, it blows to protect your electrical circuits. Well, when I installed it on that hill, it thought there was an engine failure and blew, and that's so he replaced it in 5 minutes. So I've learned something new there about camper vanning, and we'll be getting a couple of them as spares just in case it happens again. But anyway, these things are meant to happen, and I just been into Broadford's co-op in Skye, which is not that far from the Skye Bridge now, because we're leaving Skye. And the woman serving at the counter was on her own. She was running 2 tills, had a big queue, and was just the nicest person. You know, nothing was too much, not huffing, nothing. It was just really someone who was an expert at the job that she was doing. And I've always said that the service roles are an expert role, and she was just brilliant and just made my day. And I thought, well, there you go, maybe that's why we had a temporary 2-hour hitch to our journey, because otherwise I might not have stopped. There's Sammy. We're just waiting for Mrs. G to get some sausage and chips because we're starving. And that's the view we've got as we wait from the co-op car park. It's not bad at all, is it, Sam? You going to...